It's the end of the legal fight between Ripple and the second buyer. XRP fans, guess what will happen to the digital asset in the future? Jack the Rippler, a well-known member of the community, says that clear regulations could send the price of XRP to unimaginable heights, with predictions running from $100 to $1,000. People in the XRP community are getting more and more excited about a possible winner. But don't forget to like, share, and follow. Now let's begin. Start with this. This is why it's bad to try to get new people into XRP. You can talk about how useful and important the XRP ledger is until you're blue in the face, but once they open this picture, you'll lose them. But the dog in the hat did it. I bet Pepe is up, but Coca-Cola Inu is. The name is kind of cool, has done up. They only care about making money because these are meme coins and people don't need anything good, like great usefulness or fundamentals. They just want to make money. When it comes to joke coins, though, they only lose. And in that case, only the whales are winning. XRP weekly chart, does anyone else believe that the bottom has been reached and a rise is about to happen? Check out how well it's taking back these important levels. There isn't much time left. So XRP is riding that red level of resistance that lasts for years. Let us look at some important times that are coming up. The SEC will file its answer brief under seal on May 6th and May 8th. The answer brief and any non-confidential supporting exhibits will be made public after being cut down. The banking institutions have until May 28th to switch to a T1 settlement cycle. This really is important. Right now, the payment date is 2 business days after the trade date T2. But the SEC and FINRA recently changed rules and made changes that will shorten the settlement cycle by 1 day after the GameStop squeeze in 2021 to 2022. As of May 28th, 2024, settlement will take place the next business day after a deal, rather than T+1. Traders can settle their trades faster thanks to changes in technology shown here. Since banking and trading are now done online, it's no longer necessary to wait extra days to send funds or securities. In February 2024, banks held conferences where everyone in the industry talked about this update. Partners have been told by the DTCC to make sure they have switched to the new method by this date. Yes, they did give partners a year to get used to the new system while the old system was still being used. Where else have we heard this? This makes me think that the new method is part of their Project Ion, which runs during the R3 quarter. The DTCC and the SEC also worked together to set the date of May 28th, because that's what was written in a letter to the SEC on February 15th, 2023. I think we've heard this before. The best time to make the change would be over a 3-day weekend. Canada was able to improve at the same time because the Memorial Day weekend of 2024 was chosen. Wouldn't it be interesting to know what Judge Tory thinks about this case about institutional sales right before this big change in our financial sector, where institutions could use XRP's interoperability to make trades go faster? And I'm not an expert, I'm just putting things together like everyone else. Breaking news today is the start of the last part of Ripple's legal battle with the SEC. This could have a big effect on the price of XRP. Ripple News vs. SEC News, Ripple has fought the SEC's request for a $2 billion fine over XRP sales, saying that most of the deals were legal and based on good information. Instead, Ripple wants a fine of no more than $10 million. If both sides agree to this, the case could be over. What do you think about this? As the Ripple vs. SEC trial starts today, here are 3 XRP price estimates to keep an eye on. XRP is all set to go. The prices of most of the major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't changed much in the last 24 hours. But this isn't true for Ripple's XRP, whose value has gone up by 3% in the same time period and briefly reached $0.56. A lot of experts think this is the start of the big bull run. The ex-user Dark Defender said that XRP is about to make a big move that could affect its future, and they said that its assets shouldn't be considered securities. The analyst showed 3 Fibonacci levels as possible price goals. In the most optimistic case, XRP could trade as high as $20 in the near future. AgroCrypto Cheap 10 also said that the area where XRP was consolidating has now turned into a supply zone. The double bottom pattern is a strong sign that the price will go up, and I'm sure that the push will start soon, they said. The ex-user told the XRP army to hold on because there might be a price boom coming up. Mickey Bull Crypto is another expert who agreed with the positive view. The trader thinks that XRP is at a point where it can start a huge rise. The case of Ripple vs. SEC. Getting Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to stop fighting in court is an important thing that could spark an XRP bull run. The hearing for today, April 23rd, marks the end of the case's main part. Early this year, American securities officials wanted to fine Ripple $2 billion because they said the company shouldn't have sold XRP. CryptoPeta reported earlier today that the company gave some good reasons why the fine shouldn't be more than $10 million. The head lawyer for Ripple, Stuart Alderati, said, "We are still confident that a judge will approach this final remedies phase fairly." Now, what do we have here? topped the $1,000 price goal for XRP was backed by a lot of bullish factors. The ongoing court case between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has slowed down XRP's growth in the U.S. But since the lawsuit is almost over, a lot of people in the XRP community are talking about what might happen to the price of digital assets after the case is over. A well-known person in the community named Jack the Rippler has a lot to say in this talk. With a final settlement of the case, Jack the Rippler thinks that XRP could become the first cryptocurrency with clear rules for making cross-border payments within the United States. Jack the Rippler thinks that clear regulations will be a big turning point for XRP. He says that this would mean that the price will have to go up a lot. As a result, this estimate puts the value of XRP somewhere between $100,000 and $10,000 in the future. The case between the government and Ripple will end, and XRP will be the first digital asset in the US that can be used for cross-border settlements with full legal clarity. 3.5 figures per XRP is going to happen. As Jack the Rippler predicted, this builds on what he said before when he set the price goal for XRP at $1,000 per chicken. So he made that earlier prediction based on the thought that the market for tokenization would grow, and that $50 trillion worth of tokenized value could flow through the XRP system. In that case, he says the price of XRP could go substantially above $1,000. With this latest prediction, Jack the Rippler's bullish view goes even further, but only until the SEC lawsuit is over, the SEC's most angry request. So at the end of March, the SEC suggested a judgment demanding about $2 billion in fines and penalties from Ripple for allegedly breaking securities laws. This was because the court had decided in July 2023 that sales of XRP to people who were not institutions were not securities offerings. But the SEC wants to punish Ripple for selling XRP to institutions, which they say broke securities rules. And to support the SEC's point of view, Ripple would have to pay the big fine within 30 days of the decision. But Ripple's legal team strongly supports this decision and plans to fight it through their contract brief. We don't know much more about XRP at this point. Follow, like, and share the video. Peace and see you in the next one.